This week, I ride on the world's funkiest airport shuttle bus, try out a flying disco loo, imagine if you're trying to do a poo in here, and find out what Del Boy's living room would be like if it had wings. It's a bit like Del Boy's flat, this, as I take a ride on the national airline of Taiwan, China Airlines. It's better than Panda Express. Well, good morning / good afternoon. It's time to leave Taiwan today and we are heading back to Bangkok. Again, I've slept really well and I'm feeling really good, really positive. Let's see whether that mood stays with us through the day as we go through several airports and head across to Bangkok in Thailand, because my next airline is the national airline of Taiwan, China Airlines. I'll explain more about that a little bit later on. But anyway, let's go down, get on the bus, get to the airport and get out of here. First things first, I had to get from the hotel to the airport, and thankfully there's a shuttle bus that runs every half an hour from the Novotel at Taipei Airport. Once it showed up though, I was quite impressed. Yeah, this ain't a bad bus, is it, for an airport shuttle bus? It beats the Greyhound, I'll have to say that. Once I got to the airport, my next job was to get checked in. Thank you. Taipei Airport is crazy busy at this time of the morning. China Airlines have flights connecting all over Asia departing in the morning, so it was a bit of a hassle to try and find where I needed to check in. Hello, good morning, how are you?
Where are you going to?
To Bangkok, please, connecting in Minh, I think. Thank you.
We transfer from Ho Chi Minh to Bangkok, right?
Yes.
Any check-in baggage?
No, just carry on, please.
You'll see all of the windows seat, boarding gate A7 boarding pass.
Okay,
VIP
perfect.
lounge, next boarding pass.
Okay, amazing. Thank you very much.
you, bye-bye.
All right, thank you. Is it this way? Yeah, upstairs. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, you too. All right, then all checked in for my flight to Ho Chi Minh City in, where is it? Vietnam, I think, isn't it? With China Airlines. Let's go and get through security. Right, and through security, through passport control, nice and easy. China, that is how you do it. We're taking China Airlines today, the national airline of Taiwan, on a flight across to Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. It's an Airbus A350, a plane that I've wanted to fly on with China Airlines for so long. It just, in my opinion, it is the most beautiful plane in the world, and China Airlines livery is one of the nicest in the world too, so can't wait to see what it's going to be like when we get on board. I headed for the China Airlines Dynasty Lounge, which is hidden away, but it's still quite well signposted. Hello, good morning. How are you? You've got the lounge one, I think.
Pass,
Yeah, there we
yes.
go.
And this is the Wi-Fi password. Perfect,
Thank you.
And
All right.
please, all the way down to the end for
Lovely.
business phone.
Thank you. Once I checked in, I was sent down these dark cave-like corridors into the lounge. They're pretty cool, but I did feel like I was entering some sort of hidden realm. Once I emerged though, the lounge was really nice. There was a huge selection of seats and loads of food and drink options. Well, this place is very nice, isn't it? This is the China Airlines Dynasty Lounge. Dynasty is the name of their business class anyway. And this is their lounge here in Taipei, their flagship lounge. It's really nice actually, all these little seating areas, really fancy, really comfy, really sort of demure, as my daughter would say, demure. And they do a load of noodles as well. They've got a noodle bar, so I've gone for some beef noodles, which are quite nice. Man alive, they're good. Really good. So the weirdest thing about staying on Central Time for these flights, at the moment it's 5 o'clock at night back home, and now is my dinner time. Here it's like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, everyone's eating breakfast. I'm drinking noodles. I will be soon. I'm eating noodles and drinking wine at this time of the morning, which is quite nice. But here in this part of the world, they do noodles any time of the day, so it's quite handy, really. You do get some funny looks though when you drink your wine at this time of the morning. Right, then time to head down to the gate. My gate today was about a 10-minute walk from the lounge, which was quite nice actually. Taipei Airport's a really decent airport to transit through.
It's a big bird, eh? A350.
A350, this one, yeah.
Yeah, same as this one, it's huge.
Alright then, here's my ride over to Ho Chi Minh City today. It's an Airbus A350 900. It's a beautiful livery. I do have to say, China Airlines has always been one of my favourite liveries with the rose on the tail, right back to when I was a kid. I mean, it's an old livery now, but it still looks mint, in my opinion. And on the A350, I think it really suits it as well. But anyway, let's go and get on board and see what it's like when we get inside.
来，我们现在邀请商务舱旅客，谢谢 Business Class Passenger 商务舱的旅客。
Hello, good morning. Thank you. And so it was finally time to get on board the China Airlines Airbus A350 and find out once and for all if it was just as nice on the inside as it looked on the outside. Hello, good morning, how are you?
Morning.
Thank you.
Hi, and
thank
turn
you.
right, please.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, how are you? Thank you. Thank you. Good, thank you. The business class cabin is in this 1-2-1 config with beautiful lie-flat beds and wooden style panelling all around the cabin. It actually feels slightly different to the normal and really nice.
Hello. Could you keep the pineapple mixed with the carrot?
Oh yes, that would be nice, thank you.
I'll just place it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Right then, welcome on board China Airlines Airbus A350, and this is pretty nice actually. It's in a 1-2-1 config up here in business class. It's got this lovely sort of 1970s council flat wood trim around it, which is a little bit, it's an acquired taste, let me just say that, but other than that, it's quite nice. And this is seat 14K. We're actually row 4, but it's 14 because everything starts at 10 for some reason on airlines in this part of the world. But we've got this nice, beautiful little table area here. We've got a little lamp. I love lamp. Very nice. Little lamp there. Safety card and everything there, even in a plastic wallet. You know, it's a fancy airline when your safety card comes in a plastic wallet. And then, look at this, very bougie. It's a bit like Del Boy's flat, this airplane, isn't it? Like Del Boy's council flat. We've got the sort of velvety sort of things. I just need to get my red smoking jacket out now, don't I? And I think we'd be alright then. And the seat's pretty comfy too. We've got a big TV screen here as well, which is quite nice. Seat controls here. Lots of storage opening up in these places just here as well. Pretty nice. About a 4-hour run today down to Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. So yeah, let's get out of here. The crew came around handing out the menus and the wine list, and pretty soon it was time to push back from the gate and get on our way for the flight today down to Vietnam.
There are 8 exits in this aircraft.
We pushed back from the gate and taxied out to the runway. I do have to say, China Airlines livery looks nice on any plane it's on, from the 777 right the way down to their smallest type, the Airbus A320. Our route today then took us south out of Taipei, following the coastline of Taiwan, before crossing the South China Sea into Ho Chi Minh City. Flight time today was 3 hours and 55 minutes, cruising at 40,000 feet. Now, whenever I'm travelling on these trips, a constant battle I have is trying to stay connected in every different country that I go to. Now, I've got a mobile data plan that does allow me to do roaming, but you only get a certain amount of data with that, and once it runs out, well, you're kind of stuck, really. The other thing is, as well, that doesn't work everywhere in the world. It works in a handful of countries, for sure, but if I go to places across Africa, for instance, or the Far East or South America, the chances are I'm going to end up not having any data when I step off the plane. plane. And that's where this week's video sponsor, Saily, comes in. You see, Saily give you an eSIM that you install on your phone, and once it's installed, there's no physical hardware required. It just installs onto your phone, and then whenever you travel anywhere around the world, well, you can connect to a local mobile network operator. See, with Saily, I can just hop off a plane in the middle of nowhere in somewhere in Africa and have a local network data connection on my phone. I can jump off the plane in India and connect to a local network there too. In fact, I work in 8 regions of the world and over 190 countries. I didn't even know there were 190 countries, but if I visited all of them, I'm pretty sure that I'd be able to get a connection with a Saily eSIM wherever I stepped off the plane. To get started, it's pretty straightforward really. You just install the Saily app, choose your plan and install your eSIM onto your phone using the app. Super straightforward, even I can do it. It must be easy. It's compatible with iOS and even Android if you're of the Android persuasion yourself, and it supports any phone that supports an eSIM. Right now, Saily are giving you a 15% discount across their plans when you download the app using the QR code on the screen and use my promo code Noel Phillips at checkout. Alright then, dinner time. I have gone for the chicken, and it's like a Chinese-y type dish. Chicken with rice. Quite nice, by the looks of it. Let's give it a go and see what it tastes like. Let's have it. Oh, my life. It's better than Panda Express. This is really good. Not only is that better than Panda Express, I would go so far to say as that it's better than MeWe as well. That is really good. After the main course came the dessert, and it was this Haagen-Dazs ice cream, which was absolutely amazing.
It's time for the Noel Phillips Lou Review.
It is indeed, and this is the China Airlines Airbus A350 Lou at the back of the business class cabin. It's got plinky plonk music playing in it and everything. It's like, you know when you see like Japanese toilets and how luxurious they are.
The Japanese toilets are right over there.
Well, this is like the airline version of that. You walk in and there's mood lighting and plinky plonky music. It's a plinky plonky loo. Anyway, we've got a baby changing mat there. We've got a toilet just down there. We've got some fragrance and everything. A little bit basic, a little bit simple. And then if you come to this wall here, there's strange patterns on the wall there. And that's about it, really. But this music's driving me up the wall, by the way. Imagine if you're trying to do a poo in here and it's like, maybe that's the idea, it gets you out quicker. Like a disco loo. Anyway, I've had enough of this music. I'm going to go back to my seat.
That was the Noel Phillips Lou Review.
Right then, escaped the plinky plonk loo. Have come back to my seat for a glass of wine. They're keeping me well wined on this flight. That's very nice. Got about 2 hours left to run now. Very nice. I have to say the service on board this flight has been pretty decent. The crew are really good, and the business class cabin is really nice. Well, in fact, the whole plane's really nice. Really, it's just so not plane-like in the slightest. There's the wood panelling everywhere. It just feels more like a luxury apartment, or Del Boys council flat, one or the other, depending on which part of the plane you're in. It's really nice, really nice. I had a look through the in-flight entertainment system, and I have to say I was pretty impressed. There was an absolute ton of stuff on there to watch, loads of movies and TV shows too. I ended up watching some TV shows from New Zealand actually called David Lomas Investigates. They were really interesting, and I would recommend watching them if ever you get the chance to. The airshow map was also pretty cool. It was the Voyager 3D system, which allows you to fiddle around with the map and show the plane in any sort of angle that you'd like, zooming in on it and everything. It's always pretty nice. After watching a bit of TV, it was time to put the bed down and try and get a little bit of a nap before I arrived into Ho Chi Minh City. The beds go full flat and it's really comfortable. They're quite spacious as well. The bedding was amazing too, and I managed to snuggle up and get a couple of hours rest before I arrived down into Ho Chi Minh. And then we have started our descent down into Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. We'll be on the ground in about 20-25 minutes or so now as we descend over the mountains of Vietnam into Ho Chi Minh. The approach into Ho Chi Minh City always feels quite special. After flying over the mountains, you fly over some lovely countryside before the city of Ho Chi Minh City arrives on the horizon, and you descend over the chaos of Vietnam's largest city. My flight this week cost me $572 or roughly 6,200 Tajikistani simonis, working out at a cost of 42 cents per mile, which I actually thought for the service I got was pretty decent indeed. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Alright, that was China Airlines. I really enjoyed my little fly with them. I thought they were fantastic, but let me know what you thought to them down in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Take care, be kind, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.